Hello everybody, I'm here today to share a few of my favorites for the month of March. And maybe I shouldn't really call this a March favorites video because it'll probably be the last favorites video I ever do, so maybe I'll just call this my favorites. I don't know. Anyway, I have a few things I've gathered up here that I've been really loving, and not necessarily, well, yeah, probably just in the past month, I'll have to say. So number one is I have an iPhone 6S Plus, and when I got it, I got this big kind of clear case for it because I love the rose gold color and I wanted to see it, but it's very big and thick and chunky, and I like the thinness and the small, things, when the cell phones are small and thin, and this just made a gigantic cell phone feel even more gigantic. So I've been kind of searching for another one, and I found this one on Amazon, and it is so thin and small it feels like nothing's on the phone, and I love it. Now the only thing is I'm very clumsy and I dropped this thing, so I'm just worried about the protection because this offered quite a bit more protection than this one. I'm going to say that I'm fairly confident that it did, but I just love how this feels so much smaller in my hand now because it was just so big before. And so yeah, this is definitely my favorite for this month, and hopefully as long as I can use it until I drop this phone and break it. I was even thinking about ordering another one right away because it's just, everything about it is so perfect and I want to have a spare. So that's number one, cell phone, and I love my phone, so the fact that I can have it work better for me in my hand and just feel the way I like it better, like there's no case on it, because if it were up to me I'd have no case on it, but that could never happen with me because, like I said, I drop it all the time. Okay, so number two is I've been loving jewelry again this month. Jewelry used to be my thing before handbags, and then I kind of got into my Dooneys and I didn't really pay much attention to my jewelry, but I'm loving it again, I have to say. And so number one is, okay, I love Barbara Bixby, but her pieces are a little bit pricey. So when I saw this on QVC, I had to try it out. And this is her gemstone bracelet that she had on as a TSV recently. And it's got, what does it have in here? Citrine. These are genuine gemstones, and I have to say that the quality on them is excellent. And look at the detail work. I know it's not coming very clear, but it is a substantial bracelet with a lot of gemstones, and it even has, her pieces usually have a little touch of 18 karat gold on them, and right there she's got it on the flower. Sorry, I've got some cuts on my hand. So yeah, so when I received this, this just has a magnetic closure, and it just clicks together right there, but it wasn't, I mean, when you pull on it like this, it's very strong, but if you just have the little bit of twist, it comes apart. And people in the comments were, not comments, the reviews on QVC were saying that it's fallen off and they've lost it already, and I couldn't bear to lose something like this because, it, like I said, it was a little pricey, but I almost put it in the box and sent it back, but when I put it on, oh my god, I just loved it so much. So I took it to my jeweler, and I take a lot of things to this jeweler just to have rings sized and things like that. And I asked them to add a little safety chain, which was really easy because they just looped it around those loops there. And, this cost me, I think, like $20 or $30 to have this chain added, and now I have peace of mind, and I'm very happy that I did it, and I love it. It's one of my favorites. The only thing is that it sometimes catches on sweaters, so I kind of can't wear it when I wear sweaters. But so yeah, it's got iolite, citrine. I wish I had written this down before I made this video because I can never remember anything. What's the green gemstone? I know you guys know. I think it's blue topaz. Gosh, the pink gemstone. I'm sorry, you guys. This is terrible. But when I did bring it to the jeweler actually said, it's a beautiful bracelet, and for the price, it is an excellent, excellent deal. So that made me happy that I didn't return it. Again, because when a jeweler is going to tell you that, you know that it's a nice piece of jewelry. She said the gemstones were of excellent quality. So to add to that one, I have another Barbara Bixby piece, and this matches the bracelet. And this is called the Jezebel ring, and it was a TSV at one point, but I did not get it as a TSV. Look at that under gallery. Man, for the price in Barbara Bixby jewelry, this was an excellent deal. And I got the one with iolite. And when I brought this in, because I did also have this one, I had a bridge put in there because I wear a size, well, like 5.5, just a touch over 5.5, and my finger is very thin here, but I have a big knuckle, so to get it over my knuckle, it has to be, you know, over 5.5, and then once I get it to this place, it slides around a lot. So, because I didn't, and now this is very tight because my fingers are swollen, but because it's got that pretty detail on the bottom, I didn't want to have that. Even though they told me they could take that off and size it and put it back on, I thought, why not just get a bridge added on there? And you can adjust this bridge. You can pull it up and flatten it out. Well, the jeweler can. To adjust the sizing easier than if you were to resize it. And since my fingers change so much with weight gain and weight loss, I thought it was better to do that. But there's the Jezebel ring, and I love it. And I've gotten a lot of compliments on this ring, you guys. The everybody says that. Ow, I think I'm gonna have to keep this on. And and I believe it because, I mean, in the reviews, people were saying they loved it. So, and they got a lot of compliments, and I believe it because this is probably the most compliments I've gotten on any jewelry is this ring. So, and I keep looking at that red dot again, so I apologize. I really need to be looking over there. Pardon my pointing. So they're Barbara Bixby pieces, and I am in love with these pieces. Oh my, I wish I could have more Barbara Bixby, but, you know, like I said, they're kind of pricey. And I love that grasshopper pendant that they feature on there a lot. And yeah, so, but I let myself treat myself to this, and I justified it because, like I said, we had some changes going on at work, which resulted in being paid out for some unused vacation days. And so I had a few vacation days where I got a check, and I said, well, I'm going to treat myself. And that's what I did. And I'm happy about it. So here's another one of my favorites. This is a cubic zirconia in rose gold, and it's from the Bella Luce line on JTV. And you're not seeing it right now, but this piece has some maximum sparkle value when the right light hits it, and it's just beautiful. I love rose gold against the skin. I think it's so beautiful. So yeah, I'm happy with that piece. That's another recent. And this is one of my older pieces. It is black spinel, and look at that under gallery. This is probably my favorite bracelet in my collection, next to the Barbara Bixby that I just showed you. And this I got on Evine, which was NBC, Shop NBC back, or Shop HQ back then. And oh my gosh, this bracelet sparkles like there's no tomorrow. I mean, this is just daylight right now, and it's just sparkling like crazy. The only thing is, I have lost this one before. It has this little, like, you push down and it clicks open, and it snaps. One day I was at Trader Joe's and I left, and I looked down, I was driving out of the parking lot, and it wasn't on my wrist. And I thought, oh my God, I lost my bracelet. So I ran back in there and I looked on the ground and everything, and I asked the service desk, and they had it. Someone had turned it in. and I was so grateful. So since then, I'm so nervous when I wear this thing. I love it, but I'm nervous when I wear it. So I don't need that kind of stress in my life, you guys. I mean, that's just too much stress to be nervous about. That's why I like to buy cheaper jewelry, because I'm afraid to wear it. So what I did was, after I had the Barbara Bixby fixed, I took this in and they added the little loops and they put a safety chain. And now I can wear it carefree. And I think this also was like $20 or $30 to have that added. So I'm very happy about that. And then just to add a couple more favorites, I'm wearing them right now. This is a little, it's just like a little, you know, it's on a wire. And this is a, from QVC. I don't think they have it anymore. It's Carolyn Pollock American West jewelry line. And I think this was very inexpensive, like $40 or so. But you guys, I wear this just almost every day, layering it with the other pieces, and I love it. It's just so easy to put on and comfortable. It just hugs your wrist. And it's just pretty because I love pieces that have the black, you know, in there. And this is another one. I wear this almost every day. This is my J. John Hardy black leather with, that's cubic zirconia in there, and just, you know, rhodium plated sterling. And I love the detail on the clasp and on this piece. And yeah, it's getting some wear and tear. The leather cord is starting to discolor in places, but that's because I wear this, just checking if somebody's coming. I wear this every day practically with other pieces. I just love the look of black leather cords with silver, and I wear it in the shower. I don't take it off. I sleep with it, everything. And, you know, it's like the opposite to my Fitbit on this wrist. My bracelet's on this wrist. And it has really stood the test of time. I've had it for, I don't know, maybe 2-3 years. I don't even remember when, but people were complaining on the, not complaining, but saying that it was too tight and it was too hard to clasp, that, you know, the sizing wasn't right. But yes, it was a little bit smaller than I thought it would be when I got it, but I hung in there, and I'm telling you, when you wear this day in and day out, leather stretches. So I'm glad I hung in there with this bracelet, and it's one of my favorites. And I recently ordered this bracelet in the silver. This is the silver bracelet part, and it's got this same charm on it with pink cubic zirconia, so I can't wait. That one's on its way. And then, because I'm back into my gemstones and my jewelry, and thanks to Lori at 49L Davis, hi Lori, I ordered these, and I think I showed them in another video recently, or I think I did, but I didn't post it yet. So these are the chakra stones, and the different gemstones, and there's another one. And I've just been getting into my metaphysical properties of gems and reading about them and really liking it. And this is another one of my favorites. It's my Moldavite, and I think it's, sorry about the hair, guys, Moldavite with, I think, white topaz, or no, it could be white topaz or white zircon. I'm not sure what's in between the stones there, but loving my Moldavite pieces, and I've been wearing them and just trying to feel the energy. So yeah. Okay, so that concludes the jewelry part. The other thing that I'm loving this month are doing my nails, and this is my favorite product and my favorite thing to do my nails with. And you guys, even this is the top coat, it's clear. Even if you use a different brand of jewelry, but if you use a different brand of nail polish, if you put this top coat on, I noticed that it extends the wear, and they wear better. I'm not crazy about this color, you guys. I got this one, sorry about my nail there. It looked like a rose gold in the bottle, but it's coming out more like a gold, and it's like the color of my skin. So I'm not crazy about that one, but I just did them the other day, so I'm not going to redo them. And so I've been using this as a put this on before, this as a top coat, which is also a good wearing formula. It's not top coat, base coat, X formula from Sephora. And then I use a color, and I try to use the gel, but they don't have that much of a selection. So this one I got yesterday, it's number 210, Pretty Piggy. and it's a really pretty like pinkish, peachish color, almost like a flamingo, I guess. And I'm going to put this on next because I really loved. And then this is another thing I saw on another YouTube channel. It's IBD 5-second nail glue. And, you know, my nails a lot of times, in fact, it's happening on this one. It will tear, and then I have to cut it off. So this brushes on like nail polish. It dries really fast, and then you can buff it out with, you know, a buffer or a nail file. And then you can do your nails, and it holds pretty well. I mean, I think if I take off my nail polish with nail polish remover, it's gonna come off and I'll have to do it again, but at least give it time to grow out a little bit, because I hate when I have to cut back so low, you know, my nails, and then they're all different lengths. I really like to keep them a little longer, so that I've been loving. This is the perfume I've been loving this month. It's the Chaz SixThirteen Eau de Toilette spray, and it smells just like the SixThirteen conditioner. If any of you guys are Wen users, oh, it smells so good. I love it. So that's the perfume. It's a very soft, almost unisex perfume because it's very musky, and yeah, it's just, I like soft perfumes. And then finally, I've really been getting into the self-tanning. I don't know if you guys notice, I'm a little bronzer than usual, and this is Vita Liberata, and I got it on QVC, and I've been using this for probably since last year. Not this particular one, because it was recently TSV on QVC. And this stuff really works well for me. I feel like it's not that orangey, and it lasts a long time if you apply it as directed. So if you apply it 3 times within a 4 to 8 hour period and don't wash it off with soap, it should stay on, they say, up to 3 weeks. Now, I don't know if I just get used to the color and think it's come off, but I tend to apply it a little more often than that. And I got it in the medium, and this is a super size, and it comes with a, a mitt that you can put it on with. It's almost like a spongy kind of a mitt, so that it doesn't get on the underside. And I did actually mess up there because I put it on late last night and I wasn't very careful, so somehow that got on my finger. But anyway, I just love this stuff. So I got it in the medium, and I also got it in the dark, and I'm wearing the medium, but if you layer it, if you put it on the 3 times, it just gets darker and darker. So I got the medium for like spring and winter, and then, because this lasts a long time, it's like a mousse when you know, when you put it, it's a mousse, so it just tends to last a long time. And I got the dark for summertime, thinking in the summer I usually get pretty tan because I like to lay out. But I'm going to try to preserve the skin a little longer, so I don't want to really do that often. And then finally, well, not finally, I've got one more thing, but I've been loving my Happy Planner, and I've been decorating only a little bit, and I tend to decorate like maybe 2-3 weeks at a time ahead, and then I don't have to do it every week. And so I used to do more decorating with stickers and washi tape. Look at that cute washi tape. It's purses. I found that on Etsy. And so I guess you can see I love the color pink. But yeah, so I've just been doing that, and what I do usually is, so at the top of each one, I'll put a little quote sticker up there to cover up the calendar, and I'll do BOTD, bag of the day. So I always jot down my bag of the day if I remember. And then at the bottom, I'll put my steps that I just take off of my Fitbit just to keep track. And here I've started to use a colored pen to match the theme of that week. And so what I don't keep appointments in here or anything, because I usually do that in my phone calendar because it pops up a reminder. But this just sits on my coffee table in the living room, and while I'm watching TV or being, on the computer, on the iPad, I'll just, jot down my day's events, or if anything happened that day, just to kind of journal things to remember. And it also actually feels, you know, kind of nice to just jot it down. It's a little therapeutic, I think. And so here is, I guess that's last week, isn't that? No, that's this week. So I really haven't filled it in much this week. I haven't been, and then I haven't been good about it. And there's next week, and I have not decorated anything yet. So, but yeah, so there it is. And in the back, I've got a couple of pockets with some stickers I use a lot, and so I can have, you know, decorating at my fingertips and stuff like that. And then I just use this band I got from Happy Planner to keep my place, and I just stick it on there like that, and it keeps my place. So yeah, that's just a little planner update for you guys. I know some of you have been interested in that. And I will finish this off with, I wouldn't be me if I didn't tell you what my favorite handbag I've been using this month. So here you go, guys. It's the Saffiano Zip Zip in the color Bordeaux. And because it's been raining and snowing and raining and snowing, and I've needed to use a Carefree bag more often than not. So I can't tell you how much I am loving this one. Everything about it is just perfect for me. Everything fits. I know I've talked about this before, but I just love it. I love the structure. And this really surprises me about myself because, you know, I thought I did like the squishier, kind of softer leather that feels good in your hands. And it just is slouchy, but I'm starting to figure out that I'm loving a bag that's more structured and holds its shape, and that's why I think I love this. And particularly, I love it in the Saffiano leather, and that's another thing that has surprised me about myself. I never was a Saffiano kind of a person, and I thought, to me it doesn't even feel like leather. It feels like plastic a little bit, but I love this. I don't know what it is. I think it's the gold against the Bordeaux, and it just looks so classic, and it's just perfect. Just grab and go, little classy bag, and it's lightweight. I mean, the Saffiano is lightweight. It's almost like coated cotton. So yeah, my favorite. And then I've also been getting into a little bit with, you know, like SLGs and like accessories. And this I've stopped using for a while, but started using again, and it's so cute, and I love it. It's the little, what Dooney called the cell phone wallet. And let me just take some things out. So, okay. So, and it's got some little, you know, couple credit card slots. This is a nice leather in here, you guys. A nice little tan leather. I've put my cash in there, and I put my extra cards and everything in here because it's got some, you know, some room in there. So everything fits in there. I put my most used cards in here. And then that's that. The only drawback on this thing is it does not have any like zipper case. Like, it would have been perfect if they put a little zipper back on here to put change, because I don't carry change in my wallet, but if I have some change that I get from a purchase, I have to stick it in there. And when I open it, it tends to slide out of here. But otherwise, I think this is adorable. It's such a small, cute size, and this cute little logo, I love it. So that's, look how cute it is. It's just so small and cute. Here it is next to my 6 Plus. So obviously it's more for a smaller cell phone, so it's really not usable for it anymore. And the cell phone was supposed to slide in this pocket. So my 4 fit in there without a case. So really, but it makes a cute little wallet. So I think that's the end, guys, and this is long enough. I really meant to make it shorter, but thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed my favorites, and I hope you all have a nice weekend. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.